All right, back we go looking at some stocks. It's 2:30 Wednesday, East Coast, February 24th. S&P's up 40, Dow Jones up 438, Nasdaq plus 89. Big turnaround in the Dow. Nasdaq's up pretty good as well. So, people thought a bigger move was happening yet. Not just yet. We're getting tighter and tighter in a wedge, but this was a dip buy, it looks like right now. Again, just take a look at some of these stocks, these EV stocks or charging stocks, FCell. This is a bigger float, 310 million. $5.05 billion market cap. Institutional owns 37%. So, this pulled back from the high. You can see here. I don't see no news just recently, but you can see the run up on this. $2, $10, little dip. $8 all the way up to near 14, bounce back to 10, 16. Look at this, all the way up to a high of 29.44. Then we came down. Little bounce here, tried to bounce. Look at that wick here. That is a hammer. It's a candle that's not filled. It's a red candle, which means it is usually bullish the next day, which it was today. Your oversold stochastic, you're at a 16. You crossed over. Is this going to be a trend line now? It's hard to say here. I'm trying to put in a trend line. FinViz has it something like this. It doesn't really connect exactly. See this? Doesn't connect perfectly. The monthly, you see this? We went very high up here from low to high. So this did cross over, but it still could cross and remain up bullish. Doesn't mean this moves over yet necessarily. Weekly, you're crossing down, which is bearish right now until it crosses back up. And here it is right here. So computer got stuck. We could bounce here probably from 18 maybe to 21. Yeah, if this bounce continues, because being very oversold, this could be the bottom here. 15, you have a 15 line here. It looks like this could be the bottom. So, watch for it. Although we could do this and come back down the next day and test that 14 again. So, very tough to say. Yet on one day, we bounced up. So, it's not exactly 100% that this is the bottom yet, but it's looking better. Plug. $397 million float, 56% institutional ownership, 21 billion market cap. Bernstein outperformed 75 on Plug Power. So you can see there's a few trend lines here. When this starts to move, 10, 15, 20, all the way near 35, they moved all the way up to near 75. Look at that. And then the high started getting lower right here. You can draw a line. FinViz has a line like right here. Then we move up right here. So, the big wash down. Look at that candle right here. Put in a big wick down to like 37. Tried to bounce. It's trying to come up to, if it can, to test this 55. See, when you're down below, you want to test these EMAs. Most of the time, it's in a downtrend, it'll bounce, but it won't break through right away. So, but I would look for 55 plus on this. And then, let's see here. Move up, down. If this holds down, it could come up here too and bounce back down like a trend line move, like here. Then eventually we roll up. One of them rolling moves. See that, like that, right? This before we did this, bounced up and down. That's possible. There's a few scenarios here. Monthly, it's a big bearish candle. Weekly, big hammer down. See it sort of fading to stochastics. I don't like that. We could just turn right back up though. It's not 100% there. There's the 4-hour. Here's the 2-hour. See, we got to get over these EMAs. Get to 30 to 1 hour. It looks like a bottom now. Look at that tail. You don't see many tails like that, although right here, but we've come a long way down. So we'll see on this. Unplug. BDLP. Got the wrong symbol here. It is BLDP. BLDP. Ballard Power Systems. 225 million float, 7.86 billion market cap. Ballard closes US 550 million bought deal offering common shares. And this has been on a run too. Like all these stocks ran up 22, chopped back and forth. 16 broke above that 20, got near 42. Look at this. Draw a line right here. See this? Look at this. Line went up. It really touched right at that line, so that's promising. This could be a bottom too. You have a cross up here. That was reversal. Trying to bounce now. You're still at 1982 stochastic, so we'll see if this can come up. Maybe test 34. See, when you do this, you come up, and if it doesn't go through, it's a test. It's not working. Then you go back down. Now we could go back and test 26. It's possible. There's the monthly. It's very bearish. Weekly, big hammer came right back up, but you're crossing down, so you have divergence. When you're coming down, see this whole way, we're coming up. Look at this, up, up. Now we're going down. Is it going to is this a dip though and come back up? It's possible. I think that's more likely. I think this run's still going. I don't think we're just falling apart. The market doesn't look like that yet. When you start seeing really bearish every day, it's got to be some really bad news. So, say to see the move up, down, and we'll see if we come back and test this 26 or we try to bounce up here. So it is oversold though, so you have a better chance down here if you're playing it for a swing. All right, here's BE. This is a Bloom Energy, 136 million float, 4.48 billion market cap. Institutions own 66%. Now, FinBiz is a trend line right here formed now. So, just looking here. All right, so this one is a bigger trend line here. You can see back in it was 16, but the 18 back and forth up to 22, 14, 15, all the way up to 44 plus. This was on a tremendous run since November. Like all the stocks, November, December, January, February. End of February now, we're fading. This is a big drop. Almost 45 down to 24.75. So that's a lot. It's a $20 drop. Now you see this, and hollow candle again. That's usually a reversal. It's a good sign. You're very oversold here. And this stock's been on an uptrend. Every oversold, you've bounced higher to a certain extent. So that's a good sign here. And let me see the monthly. It's bearish. The only thing, that's the thing too here. We've been on a big run. Look at us here. Here, from the low, you've come low to high. That's very low to high move. Is it going to stay out there? That's the problem. It might dip further. That's been on a long run. The monthly, it can stay overbought, but it doesn't look as good. The weekly's coming down. Weekly had a dip here in November. This is bearish right now. You got to cross back over. So, is this the full move down yet? It's tough to say here. I mean, I could do this and come back down again. This could be a dip buy just like this. We come back up. 4 hour. It's coming up. 2 hour. There's your 1 hour. There's your 30-minute. So we came out of this. If you draw this line right here, and then we're out. So that looks promising there. So I still like this long. I think that could be the bottom. You know, we could test back again. We'll see. Oversold though. You know, the market come back tomorrow. And it could be one of these. It could be a fake out. We get down. So it's tough to really say when a bottom's in. You look for a candle too, like on here. See, we came up. Look at this, and then you saw that. People probably get faked out, but it's already going up. Stochastics. Is it going up? You know, it's slightly crossed over. So, all right, DBW, DPW. 16 million float, 124 million market cap. They design, manufacture, sells power systems, military, aerospace. So this is another one. This was near this 6 line. You know, bounced up huge 1050 plus, came back. You know, chopped around, trying to get over to 6. It did many times. Then it did this on this candle. Got to 8, 799, then came back. You know, fade it now. It's sort of like back and forth. What's it doing here? It's below this trend line. Right here, see this? The space. And you can see right here, it's trying to, well, not cross over, but diving deep, and then it looks like it's very oversold and will cross over at some point. You know, is the bottom in here? Another one, very tough to say. You got to hold this 4 level, though. If you don't hold 4, you know, watch out below on this. So after a big run, this was more of a slow grind run, and then really dropped off real fast. So, all right, that's it on that. Some potential in these. I like FCell, Plug, BLDP, BE. I really like. So we'll see what happens, how this plays out. Yeah, these are longer term too. These are more of swings. If you get it down here oversold, and you're waiting for 20 to 80 when it goes right back up, just like this. It's just a matter of is this the bottom. Now you have a big trend line here. Could this fall all the way to here? That would be a really big drop in the market. I'm not sure if we're there yet. The market's up strong today. Looking at the NASDAQ. See the NASDAQ? Look, line, touch, touch. 3 touches now. They pretty much meet. It's trying to die down. See stochastics go this low. Each time the low is getting worse and worse on stochastics. You're getting bigger drops. Now, is this, it looks like it's right in the line, ready to come up now. Then you got to move up again, and then a bigger drop. Will probably be in a few months or something like that. Now, the test is going to be if we get over here, these EMAs, if we can do that. If not, you know, bounce down, maybe to this trend line again. So we'll see on that. So you can see this on dips. We have gone over most of the time. See right here, you going up. So on this, it bounced and eventually went up. All right, we'll see on this. So that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Kamen Trades. Smash the like button. Twitter, Mike J Trades. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. Stock Twits, Mike Kamen Trades. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. On YouTube, please smash and like the button. And leave comments. It all helps the algos. I can do these videos. Keeps growing the YouTube. All right, that's it. Peace.